And then she ultimately betrays him, and she seems to be more powerful than him. But again, he's Morgoth. He's weakened himself, so he falls victim to her, and his Balrogs have to come protect his ass while he's crying like a little girl. As yeah,
Yeah, that's actually a pretty much good way because I think she bit his hand pretty hard, right?
yeah, exactly.
When to get one of the two submarines,
It is.
and
He is a comical character if you think about it. He's very funny, but she beats him. There's a very bizarre passage, and it's thrown away. It's not in the Silmarillion because it doesn't make sense. Where she is amongst other beings that he's corrupted, and they're all hiding in a cave and they're talking. So in the Silmarillion, Tolkien, well, it's Christopher Tolkien, gets rid of that aspect of the story, and he basically just says she literally comes from darkness itself, from the void outside of Arda, and manifests.
I like some people have also called it like the true. It's like an incarnation beyond.
Yes. Yeah, there's a hilarious fan theory that Tom
Yeah, I've heard of
Bombadil
that.
is like the opposite of her, and that Tom Bombadil might be a Luvatar or whatever, or that Tom Bombadil. Oh, here's a really funny fan theory. Tom Bombadil and his wife are reincarnated versions of Melkor and Ungoliant.
Okay,
Their eternal punishment for their actions are to live out these really merry, cheery lives in Arda. It's a wild one, but for
I'm just gonna remember like Tom Bombadil is just a guy who just has no care for anything except happiness for himself.
but you do have to love that Tolkien randomly writes, "Oh yeah, we could give the ring to Tom Bombadil," but he would just stop caring about it and throw it away because he's so
Yeah, actually,
powerful.
and one thing I would just say, if Ungoliant is like supposed to be like a kind of like dark power from beyond the realm, way more powerful than any of the Valar, how could she just get smacked by the Balrogs? Because ultimately the Balrogs are still Maiar.
Yeah,
And
and but
Maiar, we know while they're powerful, the difference between a Valar and a Maiar is quite a big one.
yeah. And that again, it brings up this issue. We don't have a concrete answer. Could she have just been a corrupted Maiar? That's kind of the easiest answer, isn't it? Because it gives her a strength level that makes sense. The thing is, how was she able to overwhelm Morgoth, even though he is weakened? He is, he should be able to at least knock out a Maiar, but he succumbs to her. She is a very bizarre case. Many people have done tons of books, and people have done YouTube videos, like me included, on this. It is strange. What's even stranger is if you look into her daughter, Shelob. Shelob seems to inhabit the characteristics of a Maiar also. And the game, that we're talking about, they presented her to be this shapeshifter who goes from
Yeah,
being
she's
this.
shape,
So their interpretation is that she is a Maiar. So it's interesting. Again,
but
she is. I think Tolkien would have loved people talking about this because he would have been like, "Nah, I never thought about it." He probably would have been like, "Yeah, I was into sea